So Principal Technologies gives each of their employees in their 7th year of employment a 7-week sabbatical, 7 weeks of paid time off, and if you are willing to share one of those weeks with a charitable organization, PT will also give $5,000 to that charity. I worked with the Interfaith Food Shuttle's Child Hunger Program. They provide food to pantries for middle schools and high schools where hungry families can go. I think it gave me a different perspective on what vulnerability means, and that the populations that are vulnerable maybe are not the people that I thought they were, and that it's a lot more widespread than what I thought. Largely, the people that they serve are hardworking, sometimes 2 and 3 jobs, and so it's not only that they can't necessarily cover everything and make ends meet, but they're also maybe not present to prepare the foods. And so that's how Backpack Buddies helps, by providing meals that kids can cook for themselves. There are kids who are not just underprivileged, not just underserved, but they have no opportunity at all unless I'm willing to share my opportunity with them. Judgment-free. Kids can't help where they're coming from. And a lot of times their parents can't help where they're coming from. They've done the best they could, and circumstances still conspire against them. They're really providing a lot of food for a lot of people. They don't turn anybody away. And so that's a huge undertaking for an organization that, is largely depends on volunteer work. It's a huge benefit with a very large impact for kids who might otherwise have to go hungry all weekend. I can't go hungry an hour, right? So I work 3 or 4 hours, and now I'm hangry. It's what I call it when my kids act out when it's dinner time. I can't imagine going a weekend without food, and then showing up to school and being expected to behave. I think that's a whole different perspective on what people call problem kids. Well, are they really problem kids, or are they just nutritionally deficient and they're acting out because they're hungry? That's a need that we can very easily meet, and a lot of times people fall short. The intention's there, they have good thoughts about it, but opinions don't feed people. The hands that pack the bags and make the deliveries and show up to do the work, they're the ones that feed the people. And I'm glad to be part of that.